Hello, my name is Michael Murphy. I'm a news editor for the Gatepost, and this is our new video series we're calling the Gatepost Review Section. And I am here with.
Leuchte, and I'm the assistant arts and features editor at the Gatepost.
We are outside the Regal Cinema in Bellingham, Massachusetts, where we just saw Captain America: Winter Soldier. Um, what were your thoughts?
I thought it was a really good film. It was a lot different than the original, and I think that's a good thing personally.
Yeah, the first one was a bit schmaltzy and silly and campy. It was predominantly set in World War II. This one takes place right after the events of the Avengers. It's very grim and gritty. It has like a Jason Bourne, like Bourne Identity type a feel to it. Shaky cam, ultra violent action sequences, a lot of political intrigue, espionage, and I really like that tone of the film. And it's prevalent for I'd say like 3/4 of the film, and then it just devolves into your standard superhero type schlock. If you want to add to that.
Yeah, I thought I agree with everything you said, and when it got toward the end, it got really repetitive. I kind of felt like the final boss battle. It could have ended a lot earlier because it's a superhero movie. What's gonna happen.
Yeah, it falls victim to those superhero tropes. Like you just mentioned, the big boss battle at the end, and we were joking in the theater that the whole way the scene was set, it looked like the final boss fight in Nintendo 64's GoldenEye. So it just became kind of like a video game at the end. But it definitely really pushed along the Marvel Studio films storylines, and those nice callbacks to like earlier films, and it really established a sense of continuity that I think we'll get into more when we talk about this film more in depth back at the office. But overall, it seemed like we both were big fans of the film. Is that fair?
Yeah, definitely. I liked it.
Yeah, I give it a thumbs up. So how about you and I go back to the office and discuss this further? Hello, and we are back. I am Michael B. Murphy, a news editor for the Gatepost, and you are who?
Leuchte, assistant arts and features editor.
Nice to meet you, Bradley.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
So we had just saw Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and we want to talk a little bit more in depth about that. I think, real quick, we liked the action.
Definitely.
We liked the grim and gritty vibe to it.
Most definitely.
We thought the final act of the film got a little bloated with the action sequences.
It was very repetitive.
Very repetitive. And there were multiple storylines going on throughout that final scene that it was kind of almost difficult to keep track of what was happening.
Yeah, especially back in the Shield office.
Yeah.
I felt that was kind of weird.
Yeah, it felt a bit forced and contrived too. This movie starts a few months after, it felt like maybe a year after the events of the Avengers, where Captain America and Iron Man and Hulk and the whole cast and crew saved Earth from a intergalactic alien space invasion.
Yeah,
aliens, yeah. And Captain America has now been working for S.H.I.E.L.D. for quite some time. He's become increasingly uncomfortable with some of the missions that Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D., played by Samuel Jackson, has asked him to perform. The movie begins with a Black Ops mission on a cruise liner that has been taken hostage or been hijacked by a French terrorist named Beltrock, who knows Kung Fu and mixed martial arts.
Just by chance.
Just by chance, yeah. He just, he steals ships. He's a pirate, and he knows Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Cool action sequence. There's a lot of, Cap snapping necks as he's sneaking on the ship, and throwing a knife through hands, and someone shoots someone through the head with a sniper rifle. It's nothing about the tone of this film that gets established early on feels like your standard Marvel movie at all. This isn't campy. This isn't like like an adventure film. This is like almost akin to a Jason Bourne Identity film or a Die Hard. Captain America now begins to question Nick Fury. We're introduced to a character played by Robert Redford. I don't know how Marvel got Robert Redford to be in this, but he was in it. I saw him. He's okay in the role. He didn't wow me. But long story short, Captain America now becomes a fugitive of the law. S.H.I.E.L.D. is hunting him. They think he's responsible for the death of an important character. There's a lot of twists and turns. Captain America is helped out by Anthony Mackie, who plays the Falcon, who has just these big, ridiculous, like, mecha robot wings. They literally, this is how they introduce his wings. Cap's like, we need a way to get somewhere.
And he's like, oh, I have wings.
I have wings. Bro, I have wings. And he comes out with these giant wings. It's kind of silly. Scarlett Johansson reprises her role as Black Widow. She's there. Awesome sequences by her, action sequences, and they add a lot more depth to her character, I thought, which was appreciated.
Yeah, you get her whole backstory, basically.
Yeah. She has a lot of great scenes with Captain America, and they kind of hint at a little bit of romance, but they really don't.
Ooh.
Yeah, they keep it professional, I think.
He's Captain America. He's nothing but professional.
Always, all the time. So, needless to say, in a mysterious assassin, the Winter Soldier, he arrives. He starts taking out people that are near and dear to Captain America. One begins to wonder, can Nick Fury be trusted? Can Robert Redford's character be trusted? Can Scarlett Johansson be trusted?
That's kind of the theme of the movie.
Yeah, trust no one.
Trust no one.
Nick Fury actually says that. He goes, don't trust anybody.
Yeah. Action movie fans will definitely dig this.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you like The Raid or I think you had mentioned Die Hard.
And Dread.
And Dread, yes.
Yeah.
Just really violent, just you can hear bones crunching when people get punched. And a lot of gun violence in this.
Yeah. A lot of grenades, too.
There was a grenade launcher.
There was a lot of grenade launcher.
There was no laser beam guns, though, in the first Cap.
No.
There were wings, big metallic wings that Anthony Mackie flew around on.
Those were
probably the
awesome.
coolest weapons. And Captain America's shield. There was a lot of shield violence.